I bought this Williams FP-45 in the 90s, and it came with a matching dummy unit. But I don't know where the unpowered unit actually is, though. Which is weird, because it's freaking huge. It's about 18 inches long. Where can it be? I've looked, and I have no clue. Over time, I've acquired and then repainted 2 other FP-45 shells that now take turns sharing the powered unit's base. This first shell was crying out to be turned into a modern Silverstreak locomotive. Remember Silverstreak? Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor, Joe Clayburgh. It's currently available to watch for free here on YouTube with only limited commercial interruption. It's a movie that's surprisingly hard to find on most streaming services. If you haven't seen Silverstreak, I highly recommend watching it. And I'm also very happy with the way this shell turned out. Both of these shells I purchased were decorated for the Pennsylvania rail lines. Both dark green, both complete with glass and headlamp lenses, and both were hopelessly plain and boring. To make this engine less of a wallflower, I decided to add some roof detail, as well as modifying both ends with sheet plastic. Metra is a commuter rail system that services Chicago and its surrounding areas. I've loved the paint scheme on their locomotives since first seeing Home Alone. After visiting Chicago and riding from the suburbs into downtown, I was hooked. The colors are bold, bright, and kind of patriotic, so what's not to love? These decals came from eBay just like the bodies themselves. This is definitely in my top 5 favorites from what I've made so far. Maybe even my top 2. From start to finish, it just went so smoothly. No problems with the paint or clear coat. The separation between colors fills my chest with pride, and I just simply love it. This is the shell that has pretty much found a permanent home with the motorized base. But I have been curious to see if a Williams SD-45 body would also mate up to the FP-45 frame. SD-45 shells aren't hard to find, but examples with complete handrails can be. $8.95 plus shipping is worth the risk to find out if these shells are interchangeable. I think that they will be. The CSX unit has the grab rails and headlamp lenses, but no cab glass and no marker boards. But it looks like the mounting posts are lining up nicely with the FP-45 shells. When I hold them together, I think this should work. Four screws hold the frame and body together, and inside is typical 1990s Williams technology. 2 CAN motors and a circuit board for directional control. Simple by today's standards, but also strong, reliable, and easy to fix if something ever goes wrong, which is unlikely. Because of the outer walkway and handrails, The main body is a little narrower than the FP-45. I also think this SD-45 shell has a bit of an inward bow in the center section. The way that the rails attach to the shell also takes away some wiggle room, but with some persuasion, it eventually fits. So the short answer to the question of whether an SD-45 shell will fit on an FP-45's frame is yes. Do I like the result? Meh. The color scheme of the CSX shell is kind of a bummer. It's a cloudy, colorless day in late January. Now the Metra, on the other hand, is a glorious sunny afternoon in America. It's the 4th of July, with hot dogs, parades, and fireworks. So I think this SD-45 shell for CSX is going to end up back on eBay. This FP-45 shell may have found a permanent home on this motorized base. It might just be my favorite project. Well, so far. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.